Hello everybody, welcome to the Empressive channel. There are a few things I want to talk about in this video. First, starting with the singer Doja Cat, because Doja Cat has doubled down on her statements that she will be retiring from music. Now, this isn't the first time Doja has said that she wants to quit music. Doja has expressed this multiple times. She has been very open about being tired and overworked, and she has said that she's not happy doing what she's doing. Also, not too long ago, Doja went on another Twitter rant saying that she was going to quit music. And this actually happened after she got criticized over her canceled concert in Paraguay. She said, "It's gone and I don't give an F anymore. I effing quit. I can't wait to effing disappear. And I don't need you to believe in me anymore. Everything is dead to me. Music is dead. And I'm an effing fool for ever thinking I was made for this. This is an effing nightmare. Unfollow me. This ish ain't for me, so I'm out. Y'all take care." And she temporarily made a change to her header and said, "I quit." Now, many of us felt like Doja was probably saying all of this because she was going through the motions. I didn't think that she was serious, but she made it clear that she wants to leave music. When a radio station named Mix 105.1 said, "Okay, maybe Doja Cat isn't retiring," Doja said, "Yes, the F I am." She also tweeted this: "For those who are seeing me at the After Hours tour, I'm not bailing. But me not bailing doesn't mean myself isn't gonna disappear right after. I still got stuff I gotta do, and a lot of y'all think because I post an effing picture, it means I'm not out. Pic doesn't equal music, goofy." So yes, that still means I got videos to film, I got performances to do, and I got content to drop. So I'm pooping it out and dipping. I ain't gone yet. So Doja has made it very clear that she wants to walk away from music, and it makes me wonder why someone like Doja, who is at the peak of her career, would make statements like this. Why would she put it out there that she wants to quit and give up on everything she worked hard for? Well, I think there is a good reason for this. For those who don't know, Doja Cat is on the Dr. Luke plantation. Yes, you heard correctly. She is signed to the disgraced menace in music, Dr. Luke. Dr. Luke, for some reason, hasn't been canceled by the music industry. Even after Kesha accused him of doing horrific things to her and violating her and taking advantage of her, he still hasn't been canceled. In fact, he's been working in the background and he has quietly been collecting checks. Currently, he's making a lot of money off of Doja Cat, and Doja has been working like a slave to fulfill her contract. Now, Doja didn't know what she was getting herself into when she signed with Dr. Luke. I think she signed with him when she was about 16 or 17 years old, and this was way back in 2013. This was before the Kesha allegations became public. So Doja signed to Dr. Luke thinking that he would help her career because he was one of the hottest pop producers out at that time, but she didn't realize that she signed a slave deal. She didn't realize that the contract she signed would have her in the bind that she's in today. Now, it was never meant for Doja Cat to blow up the way she did. When she was signed to Dr. Luke, she was pretty much paid dust for years. It wasn't until she went viral that people started to pay attention. Her songs like Moo and Juicy were picking up a lot of attention, but it's really her song Say So that catapulted her career and made her into the pop star that she is today. And ever since then, she's been working like a dog. Dr. Luke is trying to milk as much money as he can from her while she's still hot. And he's even taking credit for songs that he allegedly had nothing to do with. Doja herself admitted this in her interview with Rolling Stone. When she was asked about working with Dr. Luke, she said, "I haven't worked with him in a very long time." A lot of those songs were, she pauses again, there's stuff he's credited for where I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if you did anything on that. The point is, he's gotten some credit for stuff, and it's whatever. I don't think I need to work with him again. I don't think I need to work with him in the future. I know that. Now, Doja had to come back and clear up what she said because the word got back to her massa that she was talking a little spicy, so she had to come back and backtrack a little bit. But I believe Doja when she said that Dr. Luke had nothing to do with her music in the past years, but he's making money off of her music and he's making a lot of money off of her. and she's constantly working, but she has to continue doing what she's doing because this is a part of her contractual obligations. And she's not happy. She's really not, because she's literally a slave on the label. She's stuck under Dr. Luke. I mean, who wants to be connected to Dr. Luke? So this is why I think she really wants to quit music, because she's tired of her label situation, and also she's burnt out. So I can't blame her for wanting to quit, but she can't quit just yet because I believe she owes her label some more albums, and there's still some obligations she has to fulfill. So she can't just walk away, but I believe her when she says she wants to retire as soon as she can. Now, moving on, I want to get into this whole drama with the rapper G Herbo and his two baby mamas, Ari Fletcher and Taina Williams. Just a quick backstory, G Herbo was dating the social media model Ari Fletcher, and they do have a son together named Yosan, but their relationship ended, and after that, G Herbo started dating another Instagram model named Taina Williams, and they have a son together named Essex, and they also have a daughter on the way. Now, it's widely believed that G Herbo was cheating on Ari with Taina, which is one of the reasons why Ari doesn't like Taina to this day. And the tension between Ari and Taina has made things very complicated, especially when it comes to raising Yosan. When Yosan spends time with his dad, G Herbo, he also spends time with Taina and his half-brother. Now it's getting to the point where Yosan is seemingly uncomfortable around Taina. Now, some days ago, Ari posted this video of her pulling a prank on her son. She told her son that she was pregnant, and her son Yosan broke down in tears. And some people were speculating that maybe he was upset at the idea of Ari having another child because he doesn't want to be neglected. Also, people feel like his father, G Herbo, is not showing him as much love and attention as his younger brother, which is why he's so against having more siblings. Now, G Herbo came out and denied ever showing preferential treatment to his other son. He says he loves his children equally, but Ari is telling a different story. She actually posted this shocking message on her IG story saying this: "How about to tell the truth for once? Tell them how my son came home with a scar on him and saying what Taina did to him while you wasn't home. And even though he told you out his own mouth what she did and he was crying and she didn't help him and she's mean to him and he don't like her and the stuff happened while you wasn't home. I gave you a whole week to handle it as a father. You or her never called me about the situation. I called back to talk to her and tell her she can't be around my baby. And I was very respectful, and you sat up and said in front of her that my baby was lying. You said, how you gonna see your son if he can't be around her? LOL, what? That's why you haven't seen your son for real. And that's why he probably don't want me to have no other kids, because the way your other baby mama treats him. When you finally came to where we live, you got him for one day, posted on Instagram and left. Let's tell it all." G Herbo responded to Ari in the Shade Room comments and said, "If y'all believe I'll let anybody on earth mistreat my son, y'all stupid." Also, Taina broke her silence and said, "I've allowed you to create false narratives about me in the past, but I will not let you create this narrative when it comes to a child that I have so much love for. Anybody that knows me knows I would never lay a finger on him or any child. I have always had to hide my love for Yosan out of respect for you and your wishes. When I met her, I knew he was a part of the package. I signed up for this even with all the drama that came with it. I've always had hope that we could settle our differences like adults for the sake of our children. One thing you will not do is attack my character when it comes to being a parent and accuse me of child abuse. You have continuously attacked me as I sit here 8 months pregnant, emotionally drained. It sickens me that you have this much hatred for me and that you would portray me in this light. Regardless how you may feel about me, I love Yosan. I pray that you find whatever healing you need." Now, Taina posted videos of her interacting with Yosan over the years to kind of prove that she has a good relationship with Yosan. However, Ari was not here for it. In fact, she clapped back at Taina and also revealed some audio messages of her son talking about how Taina mistreats him.
First of all, delete my son off your page. That's one. I've allowed you to create false narratives about me in the past, but I will not let you create this narrative when it comes to a child that I have so much love for. Anybody that knows me knows I would never... Girl, shut up. Because ain't nobody going for none of that, period. Like I said, I called y'all and told y'all what happened to my son, and ain't nobody called me. Y'all waited a whole week, and I had to call y'all back for you to say, oh, no, I didn't do that. No, that never happened. Stop playing with me. All that good girl, goody two-shoes you be trying to pull, not going for it. Been not like you, ain't gonna like you. Tried to give you a chance, you blew it. Anyway, what the truth of the matter is that you sitting at home and you so fucking mad and miserable because whatever going on over there, and you pregnant and you got a baby, then that man is leaving you with his child, and you don't like his baby mama. That's what the problem is. But since you saying that I'm lying on you, I have 8 videos to prove to you that I'm not lying. So I'm going to just start from the beginning. I'm going to start from the top, since I'm lying on you. Why don't you like Taina?
Because I don't.
Why not, though, son? You always happy every time. And when I leave you in the house with her, you be happy. What's the...
You have to stop leaving me, okay?
Okay, I'm gonna stop leaving you. Okay, I got you, son. I won't leave you anymore.
Okay.
All right. But she hurt you. Did Taina hurt you? Did she hit you or something like that?
I was falling in your floor. I was falling in your floor.
In my floor? Who hit you? Me? Or Taina?
Taina.
Okay. Did it hurt?
Yeah.
She was being mean to you?
Yeah.
Why did she be mean to you?
Because she's bad. So, I'm gonna call the police on her. I'm gonna call the police. And I'm just gonna show her like that.
You gonna shoot who like that?
Taina.
Why do you want to shoot somebody, Papa?
Because I'm tired of being mean.
She's being mean.
Yeah, I'm gonna just shot her like.
Why do you want to shoot somebody, Papa?
Because everyone's
What did she do that was mean? That makes you want to shoot her? Shooting somebody is crazy. What did she do to you to make you want to shoot her?
throw a pillow at me.
What happened when she threw a pillow at you? Did it hurt you? Was you okay?
It hurts me.
Did you fall or was you standing up when she threw a pillow?
I was fall.
Did she help you up?
No.
Why are you so angry? Okay, y'all get the picture. And I have 8 more of them videos. So don't ever tell me that I'm trying to create a false narrative about you doing nothing. I'm not going to sit on the internet and come on here and lie about my child, saying my child said something that he absolutely never said or came home and said to me. My child have been around you for years at this point. Why would I just decide to right now to be like, no, let me just be mad and just say your son sick? For what? Why? I know that every single time that my baby goes to LA, he's with you 24/7. His dad is never barely even there. Why would I create just this specific time to be mad at the babysitter? And I want to know what's going on with my child and his father. It has nothing to do with you. But when he came home, it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. He had a scrape on his knee, like he was bleeding, and it was healing. And I said, what happened? And he said, oh, Taina, I was running, and Taina threw a pillow at me, and she made me fall. I said, oh, okay, well, did she help you up? He said, no. I said, well, where was your daddy at? My daddy wasn't at home. I said, okay, that's when now it's getting tricky. So she threw the pillow, he fell, whatever. She was bleeding. He said she didn't help him up. Girl, I'm not finna allow you. That's for what? Y'all done let a whole week go by. Ain't nobody even said nothing to me at all. Ain't nobody said nothing. Nobody called me. Yeah, let's figure this out. Or let me speak to your sign. Nobody called. Neither one of y'all ain't called me. Y'all ain't said nothing. Y'all waited a whole week, and then I called. And I asked my son before I called, your son, what happened to your knee? I don't even say, so what, so-and-so? No, I said, what happened to your knee? He got the same exact story. My son ain't no liar. My son is smart, baby. Very, very, very smart. He not finna just sit up and be lying on you. It had been 3 months. He still got the same story. He went with you. He came back. He said he was hurt. He said he don't like you. He said you did something to him. Y'all never called me back. I called y'all back a week later. You said no, it never happened, blah, blah, whatever. I asked her. I said, okay, so you telling me that even though you wasn't at home and your son he said this to his daddy, what happened? I said, so you telling me that he lying? He said, yes, he's lying. At that point, I don't want to talk to nobody. It's no conversation that needs to be had.
Now, this is a lot to unpack. I will say I do think Ari is justified in feeling the way she feels. She has every right to be concerned about how her son is being treated because she's not there to watch him all the time. So if something happens, she could only go by what her son tells her. But I will say this, I do question Ari's motives for releasing that audio of Yosan because the incident that she was talking about happened 3 months ago. But the fact that Ari is bringing it up now is a little suspect. And the timing of it is suspect too because she exposed these recordings a day before Taina's birthday. So it seems like she wanted to create a certain narrative about Taina to make her day miserable. And also, Ari likes to kick up drama for attention. This is how she built her brand. So I feel like this was a calculated move. She's not just concerned about her son. She has other intentions as well, and I see right through them. Now, as far as Taina is concerned, I can imagine that she might lose patience with Yosan at times because he seems like he's a hyperactive toddler. He seems like a free spirit, and I don't really get the vibe that Ari and G Herbo discipline him like that, so he doesn't really know what discipline looks like. He doesn't have a reference for it. So when somebody else disciplines him, he thinks they're being mean to him. And I think he has this feeling about Taina. Taina probably plays that disciplinarian role. And I think her tolerance is lower now, especially since she has a young child of her own and she's pregnant on top of that. So I can imagine that she might lose patience with Yosan at times, but I think she has to be extremely careful with how she reacts. And she has to be careful with how she disciplines as well, because she has to remember Yosan is not her son. So she can't be throwing pillows or throwing anything at him for that matter. And she can't be taking her irritation out on Yosan either. So she has to be mindful of how she reacts, because Yosan seems like he's very sensitive. And I get the feeling that he's not adjusting well to having more siblings. He's not getting the attention that he desires. And this is where I feel like G Herbo is not stepping up the way he should, because he should be noticing these things. Ari already said that he's not really present like that when Yosan is in his care. He puts off the responsibility on Taina. And that's not right, because he's supposed to be present. And his son is obviously going through something, and that needs to be addressed. Also, the fact that he said that he wants to shoot Taina is really alarming as well. Why on earth would a toddler say he wants to shoot somebody? That's a disturbing thing. So I think there needs to be some serious adjustments when it comes to the parenting of Yosan, and G Herbo needs to really step it up. If Yosan is going to stay with him, he needs to be there as much as possible. And lastly, I think all of the parents involved need to stop putting the business out there on social media. Everything doesn't have to be out there for public consumption. If there's issues going on with their son, that should be handled privately. Anyway, tell me what you all think about this video down below. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video if you care. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.